You know, it's late. The city's gone quiet. But right now, in the glow of a monitor somewhere, there's a silent war being fought. And this one, it's not about breaking down firewalls. It's about twisting the truth, one single line of code at a time.
Okay, picture this. You're a developer, you're on a deadline, right? The project is it's a mess, a tangled web of dependencies, and all you're looking for is a shortcut, just one moment of efficiency to cut through all that chaos.
And then bam, there it is. Your AI coding assistant, your trusted partner in all this, it offers up a solution. And it looks right, it feels right. The name itself, it sounds legit, right? Secure, official. It feels like the perfect fit.
So with just a single command, you do it. You trust the machine, you integrate the suggestion, the system says, yep, all good, and the project moves forward. It's just a tiny, almost invisible decision in this huge sea of data.
But here's the thing. That decision, it wasn't really yours alone. What you've just done is install a phantom library, a malicious package cleverly planted by an attacker who was counting on one thing, that your AI assistant would just make up its name. See, you didn't get hacked in the traditional sense. No, you were convinced to open the door yourself.
So, what you just witnessed, that wasn't a bug. It was a feature, totally weaponized. In this new AI-driven world we're all living in, the greatest vulnerability isn't the firewall. It's not the system's defenses. It's the system's own perception of reality.
This gets right to the heart of the thread. Security experts call it misinformation. It's basically when the very tools we build to help us, well, they learn to lie. And not with any kind of malice, it's just statistics. They churn out these outputs that look and feel completely credible, but deep down, they're just not true.
And it's really important to understand where this comes from. Misinformation basically stems from two places. You've got data bias, where the AI is just reflecting the junk data it was trained on, but then you have hallucination, and this is a whole different beast. This is the AI literally inventing facts, making up code, creating something out of thin air just to fill a gap in its knowledge.
So here's the real kicker. An AI hallucinating is just a technical quirk, right? It's almost interesting. Until you add one critical ingredient, us. Our over-reliance. Think about it. We are being conditioned every single day to just trust the output, to accept the suggestion without question. And that trust, that's the exploit.
And look, this isn't some sci-fi problem for the distant future. Not at all. The consequences of this glitch in reality, they're happening right now, and they come with a very real price tag, measured in dollars, in ruined reputations, and even in our safety.
Just take a look at Air Canada. Their chatbot literally just invented a bereavement refund policy, made it up. And when the airline obviously refused to honor it, a tribunal actually forced them to. The ruling was wild. It said the chatbot was the company's official voice. So the AI's lie, it became legally binding.
And it goes so much deeper than that. I mean, we've seen lawyers getting in serious trouble for citing fake legal cases that ChatGPT just made up. We've seen chatbots give out really dangerous medical advice. Automated news sites just publishing pure gibberish. And yeah, just like we saw at the beginning, developers getting tricked into using code libraries that are insecure or don't even exist. This isn't a one-off thing, it's a systemic risk.
Okay, so if the vulnerability is this ghost in the code, a lie that looks exactly like the truth, what do? How do you fight back? How do you build a defense against something that's designed to exploit our own trust? Well, the answer isn't some simple patch, it's a whole strategy.
One of the key technical defenses is something called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG for short. The process is actually pretty smart. Instead of just letting the AI dream up an answer from all its messy training data, RAG makes it do something first. It forces it to go and retrieve facts from a trusted, verified database, and only then can it generate a response, you see? It grounds the AI in reality before it's even allowed to speak. But let's be real, tech by itself is never enough. We need a defense with multiple layers. That means having trained humans in the loop for the really critical decisions. It means being super clear with risk communication, labeling AI content and just being honest about what it can't do. And of course, it means solid, secure coding practices and, this is the big one, educating all of us to think a little more critically and to, actually verify things.
And all of this really brings us full circle, right back to where we started. Not with the code, but with the person sitting right there in front of the screen. Because in this new world we're in, that line between what's real information and what's misinformation, it is getting razor thin.
Look, we can build better models,
We can implement fancy systems like RAG. We can put warning labels on absolutely everything, but none of that will matter one bit if we, as users, choose to blindly trust whatever it spits out. The ultimate firewall? It isn't software, it's skepticism. It's our own critical thinking. At the end of the day, the final defense has to be a human one.
So this is the question I want to leave you with. As these systems get better and better, more and more convincing, and their fabrications become basically indistinguishable from fact, the burden of finding the truth shifts. It shifts squarely onto our shoulders. So when that ghost in the machine learns to mimic reality perfectly, who or what are you going to choose to trust?